What's up, guys? Mr. Knows Hoops back today with another video. And today, guys, in some shape or fashion, I am finally talking about my Chicago Bulls. But today, I will not be discussing the team as a whole, as I think that would basically be a rant video. Instead, I am talking about the most improved player of the year, Coby White. Averaging 20, 5, and 5, all career highs for him, on about 48% from the field, 38% from three, on about like 7 attempts, which is elite, and about 82 to 83% from the line. Coby White, you guys, is your most improved player this season, and today we're going to go over why. So, before getting into any of that, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. We're at 711 subscribers, so 711, first of all. That's hilarious. Second of all, I want to hit 800 to 900 soon, boys. Next month. I want to get 1K before this season ends. So let's do it. Without further ado, let's talk about the most improved player, Coby White. The first thing I want to talk about is Coby as a scorer, because I think a big thing that people need to understand is now Coby actually has more on-ball opportunities versus the last couple of seasons. So let's get into it. So coming up here, right, we're going to just have a normal possession starting off defensively. Ball goes up to my man, Ayo DeSumo, who, by the way, is also having a pretty good season, bouncing back. Made a video about him, right? So Coby does a really interesting job here. So what he does here is keeps Barnes on him, right? And you see Caruso's cutting. This is a great pass by Coby, right? But at this point, Malik Monk and everybody sinks down, not thinking, hey, why do we still have Harrison Barnes on Coby White? Okay. And they're running a 3-guard lineup, mind you. Okay, gets the ball back. Still has Harrison Barnes on him. Has him beat. Just the sheer speed difference. Over the glass, right to the basket. And that's what I think is so great about Coby, right? And again, he's going to get the ball here. Fakes it out, right? Fox bites on it because, again, that's a 37 to 38% three-point shooter, and you have about 5 to 6 seconds left on the clock. But what I love here is he takes advantage of the space Vooch creates for him. Harrison Barnes just takes too long to react, and instead, again, attacks the rim. I think we're seeing Coby diversify the way teams have to defend him, which is, I think, a big reason why he's doing so well. So here Coby gets the screen to do a little curl action, right? Gets Andre Drummond on him, who's sinking into the paint, right? Tries to run the pick and roll. It basically ignores the pick. Alex Len, a little slow-footed, a little late to respond. Easy floater by Coby, right? And mind you, in this game, which I actually did tune into a little bit of, they were down about like 20. We were down like 22, 24 points in like the third quarter. And it's a tie game, right? Okay. They get the ball, back out, over to Ayo, pump, back out to Coby, right? It's like, oh no, it's all falling apart. That would not be the most Bulls thing to do. Gets Keegan Murray on him, right? An elite or a really, really good perimeter defender this season. Gets past him, shoves off the extra man, gets the clutch time 2 points, right? And I think we also have to remember, too, I mean, the dude's still an elite shooter, right? Caruso drives, gets it out, one more pass, boom, catch and shoot. Like that right there, that is the play I think we all sort of knew Coby White before this point. At least for me. Again, I think I've said this before with you guys multiple times. I'm not a college basketball person. I don't really watch college basketball. I'll talk to buddies, especially in the Discord, which you should join, hear about certain players that are sounding interesting coming up. Or, like if there's anyone to really keep an eye on. But I don't usually watch a whole lot of college basketball in general. But on the Bulls, I'm going to be honest, for a while I was not very high on Coby White. I sort of wondered at what point were we going to move on from him, to be 100% honest. Because up until this point, it's about his 4th or 5th year in the league, I believe. And for a while, it was cool. I mean, I understand some of it, right? Because Levine really blew up. And then at that point, right, for the last year or two, maybe 3 years, I believe, you've obviously did the Lonzo Ball trade and everything. So at that point, he wasn't really going to get a whole lot of rotation at that point. Then the season after, even with Lonzo hurt, you got Caruso and all of them. But now that Levine's out and Lonzo is thoughts and prayers Alonzo at this point, man. I don't know if he'll ever play. But now Coby White's actually getting the opportunity. And he's really making the most of it. I have to admit, like, he has genuinely improved the decision making, the passing, the effort on defense, let alone the defense all together. The scoring. Like, he's not just letting himself be limited to the box of he's an elite catch and shoot guy and occasionally take you off the dribble. No. He can attack and he can shoot. And he's going to make you respect that either way. But then I sort of want to talk about Coby White, the passer, playmaker, whatever you want to call it. Because on this team, to be honest, one of the biggest reasons that we got Lonzo Ball was because we didn't really have that great facilitator playmaker, because that's not Zach LaVine. That's never been his sort of role. That's never been what he should be. And it's just not what he's good at. But now we get Coby White, the passer playmaker. Okay. Now this is against, by the way, an elite Cleveland defense. With Mobley still there. Okay. Gets the board. Coby White gets the ball going up in tempo. Right? Gets the Drummond screen already. Rejects it. He rolls. Defense collapse. Tough pass out to Dalen Terry. Or no, Julian Phillips. My apologies. Gets the ball back out. Has Garland one-on-one. Immediately knows that he has that advantage in the matchup. And with the defense so sunken in, because there's a pass for the Drummond pass, because there's a possibility of the Drummond pass, boom. Javon Carter, good find in the corner, right, for the pump and shot. Again, gets the screen here from Vooch. This is a great pass. It's just a great read, right? Carter, again, pumps over, boom. You see now teams are having to respect or drop or even like try and stop the Coby White drive. Now, Coby White obviously is no Shai Gilgeous-Alexander or De'Aaron Fox, where, you know, when he's attacking the rim, we got to commit to it and not let it happen. It's not to that level. But I think he's forcing teams to respect the facets of the game. And I was watching a bit of the Bulls game. I believe it was against the Pacers. And it was Rick Carlisle who had said, Coby White this season especially has shown he is now a legitimate 3-level scorer and has made an emphasis for him on defense, and teams across the league, he's sure it's a similar thought, which is huge, right? And because of that, obviously now he has more versatility / ability to pass, play make, and create for others, right? So we got DeMar here, who understandably is trying to take advantage of the Darius Garland matchup. Out to Vooch, over to Coby White, right? Gets Vooch, takes the screen. At that point, immediately dumps it down because Donovan Mitchell's already off, right? Good attack by Vooch. Up to Coby. Quick pass, right? Even if it's a DeMar DeRozan 3, the quick reads are what we need because at times our offense could get so stagnant. Good poke, right? And then you got Coby pushing. Donovan Mitchell comes all the way over. Kick out to my man Io on the wing. Too easy, right? It's the great reads that he makes, right? And that is what I think Coby White has improved so much on, is just really rounding out his game. Like, to put it simply, like, this is the definition of a most improved player, right? So now you're going to get Coby White trying to get the Vucevic screen, fight through, right? And again, defense overcommits, but it's too easy. Like, Coby White does such a good job at when he is scoring and when he is hot, and teams do collapse and be like, no, we're not letting you do your thing. He's like, oh, okay, that's cool. I got this dude open. And that guy can then kick out to someone else or vice versa and kick it back to me and keep fighting, right? Then as a defender, we're going to look at it. Now, according to Cleaning the Glass, in terms of on-off, he's -2 now for defense, which means he's a positive defender for his team. Now, let me make something clear. I shall repeat this. I am not claiming that Coby White is some elite perimeter defender or some elite guard defender. I think there's a legitimate increase in effort. I think there's a legitimate attempt to try and force a steal, which at times can cost him. But you can definitely see Javon Carter, Alex Caruso. There's some of that defensive guard mindset, even from someone like an Io. Really, he's learning from them and getting their game and, vice versa. Right, so they're fighting over the screen here, right? And Coby's over in the corner. Bradley Beal tries to go and attack the rim. But I love this read here from Coby, right? Coby already has the idea of where he's going. Beal slowing it down, right? He's like, oh, okay. You got to, gather and collect yourself, understandably so. I'm going to get this. And then immediately goes to push and create more offense for Io and the Bulls as a whole. Right? Fighting over the screen. Yet again, taking advantage of the Nurkic matchup. Boom. Knocks the ball out of his hand and goes. Right? And he willingly takes big matchups at times. Now, obviously, he's not consistently guarding them. But if there's a possession where he gets switched onto him, he's not trying to be like, oh, quick, get me off, get it. Pause. So then he's got, Gordon on him and immediately goes to attack KD and double KD and force KD into a mistake. So the ball goes back out, right? Caruso closes out DeRozan. And it's just this effort, right? Because the way he attacks right here, he was ready. He basically screens and boxes out the Phoenix player to stop that from happening and gets the ball up and out for another offensive possession. Right? That's huge. Okay. Turnover happens. This is back when Levine's on the team. So this is before he's even doing anything crazy. Right? And that's my way of saying, like, he's shown legitimate signs of improvement prior to just, Levine being out. And then he had just but look at this, right? He's fighting. He's being pesky with the big. And he gets, again, attacks, closes out, steals the ball. Clutch time defense. Like, that is why Coby White is, to me, the most improved player. And again, closing out on KD, doubling, right? And the quick recovery to get to the other corner, right? Standing his ground, getting that block, right? Again, effort plays. That is what has been missing from our team for a long time. So to me, I'm going to lay down nice and simple. When you have a guy that prior to this season, I think his highest PPG was like 14, maybe 15 on not too good efficiency, especially from the field, to a guy that's nearly 50-40 now from the field and from three. And he's giving you positive defensive impact. And to be 100% honest, well, obviously DeMar DeRozan is a better player. Zach LaVine is a better player. I genuinely believe a lot of these games we have won in recent stretches is because of Coby White. Like, not saying he's the MVP, obviously, but he was, and to maybe not, and now we're learning, maybe not even to his own fault or detriment, but he never really had that sort of impact on this team before. To me, Amster knows hoops. His most improved player, my most improved player of the year, is Coby White. So let me know what you guys think down below. So without further ado, guys, this was Amster knows hoops. Have a beautiful rest of your day, guys. Peace out.